Hello, fans, and welcome to tonight's edition of Hockey Talk. I'm Bob Crawford, and alongside me is one of the Whale's newest additions, former New York Ranger first-round pick JT Miller. And JT, you've slid right into a pretty important role here with the club. You had an assist in the first game of this series against Norfolk. How have you felt so far since joining the Whale?
I feel great. It's been a completely different and new experience for me, and I'm glad to get the call to come up and play. I'm just going to try to make it as simple as possible and get used to my line mates and see if I can fit in however I can here.
Watching how you play, it looks like you play a pro-style game. You're tough along the wall, big body, go to the net to really grind it out. Have you found the style of play in the AHL fits pretty well how you like to play?
Yeah, I just like to play pretty hard and just try to do the simple things and try to make plays when I can. Just try to get pucks in and maybe beat the D to the puck. So I just try to do that and be physical.
How different is the play, the level of play, the size, all that kind of stuff from the OHL here to the AHL?
I think the strength and speed's a big difference. I mean, there were some fast guys in the O, but I think really the strength probably is everybody. I mean, is just strong on the puck and has good low center of gravity. So I think just being good with your body position, and that's how you're going to outwork the guys.
You had a tough decision to make this past off season after you were drafted in the first round by the Rangers. We were hearing you were going to go to North Dakota. Then you decided on the OHL. A year into it, you happy with that decision? Oh,
absolutely. I think that was definitely the faster route to get here, obviously, and just something that me and my family and my advisor all came up with, and we thought it would be a better fit for me, and it absolutely was. And they have a great organization over there in Plymouth, and they just keep getting guys. They got quite a few guys that got contracts this year, so I think they're doing pretty good.
And it's interesting, you grew up for a large part of your young boyhood in the Pittsburgh area. I understand you were a pretty big Penguins fan, and now you're in the organization, the arch rival New York Rangers. You're going to have to start changing those loyalties a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. And to see the Pens lose in the first round, but at least the Rangers are still going. So, I mean, yeah, it's just it was tough at first, but I realized that I'm going to have to be a Rangers fan pretty soon here.
And in terms of being that first-round pick, I'm sure it wasn't a huge surprise. You knew you were going to go somewhere real high, but when you're picked in the first round by an original six team, talk about the feeling of having that happen to you.
That was the best feeling I've ever had. I mean, I just didn't really know when I was going to get selected. I've seen stuff that could have been in the first round, and I've also seen a little later. So, I mean, my goal going into the draft was just somewhere in the first round. I mean, I would have taken anything, obviously, be happy with it. But, I mean, to get picked 15th to the Rangers was not really a surprise, just really the best feeling I could have had, and for my family to be there and enjoy it with me was unbelievable.
JT, thanks for joining us here this evening. All the best of luck to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
That's the Whale's JT Miller on tonight's edition of Hockey Talk. Thanks for being with us and enjoy the game.